Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom, where again we're stepping back into the Mystic Flower storyline, and by that I mean the world exploration of the realm of Apathy. Because if you haven't checked out the last video, that was a white light. Don't know what the pleb happened there, but okay. If you missed the last video of this, more specifically not video, but like the episode of the actual world exploration, if you missed that, basically just for a quick recap of what happened, and we made through more of this entire land, and we had to meet up with these kings, in which we easily bopped their head in, even though they were kind of terrifying when we initially met them. However, after going through more of this place, we entered into the ivory pagoda? Whatever, however you pronounce it, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we entered, and now I get the hiccups, great. Anyway, we basically entered inside of here. We met up with Haetae Cookie, who is hopefully going to take us to their master Mystic Flower Cookie, so we can actually find some answers as to what the pleb is going on. So, with that being said, interesting pathing that they have going on over here. But anyway, with that being said, I'm actually also going to be reading comments from the video. Mystic Flower Cookie update, obtaining Haetae Cookie, where I think the summary behind that video is pretty obvious. But if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, or a random comment, or a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, man, I suck at doing these intros. I think I'm getting worse. As long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we're having like good connection between each other, between community and creator to community, then that's what should matter the most. Anyway, with that being said, I think we should just go ahead and get started with 315, considering that's our primary goal. I'm pretty sure, at least. So let's just get to start. We have to deal with some Cane. Sleeper? Cane Dumpling Master Leader. And then Fan Dumplings, Little Web Spider, Little Incense Leader, and Red Bean Wolf, and Spiderling. Okay. Doesn't seem that hard, though that one dumpling that seems to be, they seem to be snoozing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust that, because you don't know what hidden power a sleeping person can have. It's like trying to disturb a sleepwalker. I don't know how that makes any sense, but it makes sense to me. Because as far as I remember, you actually should not disrupt a sleepwalker, to my knowledge. Because the moment that you do, good luck. Because they're not going to like wake up happy. They're going to wake up confused, scared, and in a panic. So just don't do it. Anyway, I was actually going to record more of this earlier, however, I wanted to do a few things first, which I luckily got those out of the way, so I decided to do another video of this, and are we going to get some story now? No, we got to get to 320, but hopefully when we get to dumpling statues, that does look like a little house, so maybe we can reach something right there. I don't know, but there, of course, I can't ignore the comments because there's actually a solid amount in this video. I'm not even joking, so I got to go through some of the long ones quickly. Like, for example, Draco left a rather long one saying, at 1433, I very much appreciate that you're interested in my new Do City concept, and yes, I really do love DJ Rock. They're really adorable together and contracts with each other. I generally really love the idea of them being strong rivals, but then slowly realizing that they may have feelings for each other, but are also too afraid to ruin the rivalry to outright say it. I also have to admit that Firecracker and Pinata they look like DJ Rock fan children. I'm sorry, but do you have at least some sort of get my vision? I really should stop rambling about them. I love them so much, but please some help. Anyways, great video as always. Well, thank you so much for telling me the video is great as always. But I do kind of get where you're coming from. I always assumed that Pinata and Firecracker were somewhat related with each other to some extent, even if it's by design, but it is pretty adorable. Anyway, Mona Wolf Deer did leave a comment saying, for common question, the story mode, it made live rich. I have 510,000 crystals. That's a lot of crystals. That's literally like 1/3 of mine. And I have a lot. Anyway, another comment from MetaMurby. They left a comment saying, okay, hear me. I'm not just putting on my nerd glasses, but the whole entire Mystic Flower arc is literally filled to the brim with Japanese, Korean, Buddhism references. Should I read this just in case it's a spoiler? I'm just trying to be sure, because I don't want to read something and, like, spoil something. Mystic Flower herself is a virtual cookie, is an icon of Buddhism. Heck, loading screen shows a statue referencing actual Buddhist statue found in temples, mostly in China. Haetae is literally the Korean variant of Zaizi, a Chinese deity. According to the Korean version, Haetae has a muscular Liaonin body covered with sharp scales, a bell for its neck, and a horn on its forehead. Not one-to-one, but it leans mostly to the Chinese version, a single horned sheep or goat. The thing is, you think, like, this is the first time the Cookie Run's going to delve into something of that extent. Should I even introduce you to Pastry Cookie? Have you seen the extent that she's similar to? And by extent, I mean, like, how far she's gone to the extent of, like, what she's based off of, or who she's based off of. I think it's pretty obvious. By the way, Tapioca Froggy Alpha. Now I'm getting hungry for tapioca. I've never even tasted tapioca before, but who the pleb cares? I'm always hungry for something. We gotta get a new cutscene here, because it does say it's a new area. I don't think so. But
Well,
hopefully we can get to some more story-related stuff, because we still have a good amount of levels to go through. We're already 5 minutes into the video, which is kind of surprising. Then again, I don't know how much of the intro I had to cut out, because, you know, it's usually just... Oh, here we go.
We're so high up.
So luckily there is a cutscene here. Okay, we got it.
Where is this supposed grand temple?
Probably pretty high.
And why is this temple so big if no one's visiting it?
That's purely proof of how influential Mystic Flower Cookie used to be.
Out of breath, Caramel Arrow Cookie? I'm not, I'll tell you that. Climbing a mountain is a piece of cake for a cookie like me.
I mean, to be fair, you do it all the time, while Caramel Arrow just primarily stays at a tower.
Quiet.
Everyone must be hungry. I have something warm and delicious we can share.
What's that white thing? I asked what Cloud Haetae cookie is holding.
You just told me to be quiet!
These are freshly steamed white buns. The flavor is mild, yet tasty. I'm sure you'll all love it.
Your Majesty, let me take the first bite. We do not know if that Haetae creature has poisoned the food.
I mean, I'm not saying you're right. I'm just saying... Well, I guess you would put your life on the line, so that's pretty honorable of you.
Hey, why would you doubt me like that?
Oh, it's good.
Don't eat the whole thing. You just said you'd take the first bite because you were hungry, huh? Give it to me. I want some too.
Oh no, they're gonna fight over greediness of hunger.
Oh my, to think that honorable knights of the Dark Cacao Kingdom are tempted so easily.
Crunchy chip cookie. You should try some too. Oh, I've never had something so warm and fluffy.
I'm a cookie who's tried the gourmet food of the Krim Republic, you know. Your Majesty, I can't be tempted with delicious food. I'll starve if I must.
Do not worry. Feel free to eat.
Your Majesty, you should try some too. We have no idea what awaits us in this giant temple after all.
No, I shall pass.
How can we eat when His Majesty refuses to?
I just have some thinking to do, that is all. Do not let it bother you.
Since I'm full now, let me show you one of my tricks. Look, I can transform. Ta-da! What do you think?
Okay, yeah, they're a dragon now. Okay, sure.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, I guess the accurate term is Haetae, but everyone's enthralled except for Dark Cacao. They're just like, what the heck is that thing?
Whee! Watch me somersault. Look, irresistible puppy eyes.
Oh no, the dog's getting entranced. Don't tell me they're in love.
Cream Wolves, what's the matter? Are you doing tricks too now?
Oh, it's on. This one's a showstopper. Standing on my hind legs.
I don't think Cream was gonna do that.
Give me a treat, please.
We have no food. What do you mean?
Oh, how adorable.
I'd give you a treat right away, but I don't have any. What about these dried cacao nibs?
Don't.
No one wants those besides us.
Seems like everyone has calmed down for now. Although, I am not sure if that is a good thing. But as for my sword, my soul jam is definitely behaving differently than usual. My sword is trembling, as if it is anxious somehow. I wonder if it is a trick played by the beast that lurks here. Or have I grown weaker ever since we arrived in Beast-Yeast? But why? My will to protect my sword is as strong as ever. My icing stings. Maybe it is the white fog that is clouding my mind and sight.
I don't know. You seem to be protecting that sword more than the people around you. I mean, it's understandable, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's the primary reason as to why this is all happening.
Hooray!
Well, anyway.
Looks like I've gotten the hang of this.
Yeah, hopefully you did. I mean, I had you on my team for a while now, so it should make sense. I don't know how many levels we'll go through, but we are basically halfway through, and there's still a lot of comments, I'm going to be honest. And I think I barely even scratched the surface of, like, how many there are. Like, genuinely. Anyway, let me read a few comments and get to a common question of the day. How about that? Ray VLC left a comment saying, Mystic Flower doesn't have further ascension, instead she has one ascension only. How the pleb does that work? That confuses me. Another comment left by Pandy67810 says, common question of the day, me personally, it's the free ancient. I've been trying to get White Lily for so long and I finally got her. Yeah, to be honest, it's kind of like, What am I forgetting? Like, it's like the free Stormbringer. Like, you just play for 10 days and you just get it for free, but this time you just get the Ancient instantly. It's just all about choosing which one you want. Do you want White Lily or do you want, you know, Golden Cheese? Actually, another comment from Pandy67810 says, I used like 70 cookie cutters on the little goober and I got him 3-star. Oh, by the way, he's good for episode 3 of Beast-Yeast. Hopefully, yeah, maybe I can utilize him more. Maybe once I get to, like, some of the deeper levels, I'm not sure. But Arian Funhouse also left a comment saying, I got Cloud Haetae Cookie on my first poll when the update happened. Hey, I'm pretty sure I got them on the same first poll as well. I'm pretty sure, at least. So, you know what, good for you. And lastly, we'll just read a comment from Luna Cupcake saying, common question of the day, the Might of the Ancients Part 2, because I can get a free Golden Cheese since I don't have her. Yeah, that free Ancient really just... That's one of the cherries on top of this whole update cake, just, you know, the free Ancient. Anyways, for a common question of the day, how about something interesting considering, you know, they just literally ate food in that one chapter? And by chapter, I mean that one cutscene, so why the pleb not? Is there anything specifically unique you've ever eaten in your life that you would personally call unique? Now, everyone could say, oh, you know, I've had a burger, I've had a steak, I've had, you know, watermelon, I've had taco, fried chicken, anything like that. Because the thing is, like, those are food that we would usually casually eat on, like, a day-to-day basis because they've been popularized by, like, restaurants and, like, fast food chains and stuff like that. I'm saying, is there anything that you remember eating that was so unique that you barely see it nowadays? Because, to be fair, that's kind of a rarity for me, because I feel like if I did remember, I would definitely put it at the top of my head and immediately list it off. The problem is, I just don't remember. I feel like there's probably something that pops up in my head, like, the only thing that I could probably remember is, like, some food that I ate at, like, a charcuterie board, because, like, it was just, like, pieces of salami, but it was, like, formed in a really cool, like, rose petal shape, which I'll admit does look cool. However, other than that, I really don't have much of a choice or, like, clue as to what I can describe with that, but maybe you can describe something similar? I don't know, because I could say maybe some sort of a fancy dessert, but, I don't know. I'm just curious that if you ate anything that was pretty unique, maybe something unique to your state, your country, wherever. I'm not sure. Just be sure to tell me down in the comment section below, because I am curious myself. Also, while I wait for this level to load, let's read a comment from Family Funkin', who says, okay, I finished the full BC story and I feel speechless. No spoilers, but just this question. How do you feel about this new beast looking so mysterious and having a temple, yet showing her goals and powers? Well, so far all I know is that she's capable of granting wishes, and she wanted to cascade herself in a cocoon, making her powers stronger than before. So, I don't really know, and as always, you know, no spoilers. You know, this doesn't go to just, you know, Family Funkin', because they just told me no spoilers, but I mean just for everyone in the comments, no spoiling the story, because that is not going to be fun, because I'm trying to experience this all at a fresh state. And it's all, and I want all of us to basically, like, experience this together like it's a movie. Anyway, let's just see how many more levels we can crank out of this and see how much further we can get. Like, there's still a bunch of comments that I still gotta read through, like, seriously. Like, Chandler Conception left a comment saying, yo, I just got Mystic Flower from a single poll. How the okay, you must have gotten from, like, the special Mystic Flower gacha, because I doubt you would have gotten from the normal Cookie gacha, because there's no way you can get Mystic Flower Cookie, as far as my knowledge goes, in the normal Cookie gacha. And by the way, just Golden Cheese just absolutely swept through that. For some reason, I always have the nerve to call Golden Cheese Caramel Arrow, primarily because she shoots arrows, and Caramel Arrow is a part of the story, when I know that's not the case at all. It's Golden Cheese, not Caramel Arrow. Oh, whatever. At least we're making it through more of the story pretty sublimely. I don't know how many levels we'll be able to get through in this one, but I'm already excited for when the next Beast-Yeast update comes out, when, for all I know, I'm not sure if the story will end the moment that we actually get all the way to the temple, but I'm pretty sure it's going to leave off into an episode 4. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And the only reason why I predict that is because, you know, the last BC update had a... I'm saying it like it's Beat-Yeast. But the last Beast-Yeast update had, like, you know, episode 1, then episode 2, which was basically, you know, 2 parts of the same story. And a bunch of the world exploration stuff, it's always been 2 connected worlds. You know, 17 and 18, I'm pretty sure those were those were the Golden Cheese ones. 16 and 15, those were the Moonlight ones. 14 and 13, those were the Dark Cacao ones. 12, 11, those were the Hollyberry ones. And 11 and 10, those were the Pure Vanilla Cookie ones. And so on and so forth. So obviously all these stories have something connected to do with you know, just the story. And we found Pond of Tranquility. Okay, pretty interesting. We can go for that for, I guess, a cutscene, I guess. Because there's some dialogue going on there. Before we do that, Let's read a few quick shot comments, like for example, there's one that's rather long actually, coming from Dominator, saying, I feel like Shadow Milk wasn't released first because he's more than just a beast. Back in episode 2 of Beast-Yeast, Elder Fairy revealed that Shadow Milk was the one who dropped the world into chaos, which was likely close to the time when the 5 beasts were concealed. My theory is that Shadow Milk is the ruler of the beast. He will play a big role in the later Beast-Yeast episodes, like eventually something in episode 9, and he will be the last beast to become playable. Probably that does make sense. However, what I don't understand is, if they're like the best of the beasts, like the leader, then why would they side with Dark Enchantress? Like, I mean, it feels like it would make more sense to like try and do things on their own, leading the beasts. Like, I don't know. But just quickly, Maximilian Rodriguez left a comment saying, I got Mystic Flower Cookie first try. I am jealous, and I wish I had some of that luck. I'm just being honest, but still, good job for you for getting Mystic Flower. And Nexium left a comment saying, the update triggers my nostalgia for Okami, one of my first favorite games. I get jittered from how excited I am about the update. Well, that's actually really cool. I'm glad that it reminds you of that really cool game. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this.
Now that we've refueled, let's keep going.
But yeah, we're pretty full.
Do you see that large stone statue?
Is that Mystic Flower?
Mystic Flower Cookie's followers erected this statue for the day she would emerge from her cocoon.
This Mystic Flower Cookie must have done a lot of good in her previous life. A statue this big must have required the strength of many cookies to make.
Oh, wouldn't the world be happier with only cookies that are nice?
Probably.
But as you know, my lord, the world isn't always that happy and peaceful.
Wait, you're calling us your lord? Is this a common trope? Like, I just didn't expect to be called that.
All cookies have their own burdens and problems. And sometimes that results in selfishness, envy, and even obsession. Many cookies came to have their wishes heard, even after Mystic Flower Cookie started pursuing enlightenment inside her cocoon. When their wishes weren't immediately granted, some angry cookies tried to invade and take over the temple.
Oh no, this is about the greed of people, and they just wanted to just get their wishes granted, but they are really mad at the fact that they didn't get it granted. Oh no.
Every time, I curled up and watched them from underneath the stairs. Their eyes were glowing, ablaze with hatred. So I asked, my lord, do you have a wish of your own?
A wish? I do. A rather simple one. My only wish is to continue protecting the Dark Cacao Kingdom. I have cut down countless foes and crises with my trusted sword. All to protect the Dark Cacao Kingdom and my loyal subjects. I cannot imagine a future for the Dark Cacao Kingdom without my sword. All I wish is that I may spend my time defending my kingdom, protecting it, no matter the disasters we face.
My lord, I must say, you strike me as a cookie of resolution, should I say?
How would you know that?
How do they know?
Hey, even a freshly baked Haetae can pick up on that after a few years here at the temple. And I've been here for ages. But I have to admit, I'm curious about the ending to your story. Who knows, though? Perhaps your greatest strength will become your weakness.
What?
Nothing, my lord. We're almost at the Grand Temple. Let's hurry.
There's something suspicious about this cookie, and I don't like it. We have to go through the Pond of Tranquility anyway, so great. Okay, anyway, after that suspicious cutscene, which I guarantee you is going to have a lot of foreboding things happen in the future because of it, most likely. Let's just read some more comments while we go through this. By the way, who the pleb are these? But to be fair, this lake looks really nice and relaxing. Though, to be fair, it looks like kind of pee. Oh yeah, I forgot we got to deal with the giant plebs. Oh wait, never mind. They're gone. We don't even have to deal with the Dumpling King, so that's good. Alright. That was scary for a moment. But,
are singing
anyway, Undercover Elixir left a comment saying, Shadow Milk will be the last beast cookie since he's the strongest, and it makes sense story-wise. Last foe, strongest foe. I mean, technically they were the first, but they certainly probably will be the last. Lina de Geode also left a few comments, one saying, common question of the day, my favorite part of this new update is probably the whole traditional Asian aesthetic. Yeah, I could see that. It's pretty nice. And also another comment you left at, it's apparently at 12:06. It will be possible to get Mystic Flower from the regular gacha. It just isn't right now. It isn't right now. What? Why? Like, is it that hard to just implement it? Like, I don't understand. Okay, so that's weird, but okay. Working Overtime left a comment saying, not gonna lie, when I saw the Mystic Flower story, it reminded me of another one, Bites the Dust. I don't know why. Anyway, got Mystic Flower in my first 10 pull. I am shocked how you got Mystic Flower in your first 10 pull. I really need to try and pull for Mystic Flower, but I need to save that for another video by itself once I actually get the materials to do so. But hopefully that should be soon. I'm praying, because we're trying to bust out a lot of the main story today, this one day of recording sessions at least. So I don't know how many more levels I'll go through, because what are we at right now? 20 minutes? I think that should be it. I think we'll actually like stop there, and maybe we can do like 2 more videos, and depending on how long they are. I don't know, 23? It just depends. Maybe I can like get to 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27, and then the last one would be 28, 29, 30? I guess, because I don't want to like spend like too much time doing nothing, but I also don't want to spend a lot of time like doing something, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't care, but anyway, I'm just going to end this video off with the last few comments that I see. Like, for example, Lina Geo left another comment saying, I misread Cloud Haetae Cookie as Cloud Haetae Cookie. Haetae as in the Korean snack company. To be fair, it could be a snack. Maybe it's similar like that. I don't know. But another comment left by Sonic Gamer says, I didn't get this cookie until I used my last of my special cookie cutters. Hopefully I get a lot more by the time the next future cookie releases. Hopefully, I mean, there's always the chance, and, you know, the probability isn't impossible, so there's always that chance. Another comment from Jamar Call Hound says, never participated in Talkadia in the comments before, though I've been watching your content for a bit over the past few months, and I ask of you to please keep up the good work, because you're an amazing person. As for the comment of the day thing, I'm just so happy they added a Might of the Ancients Part 2. I'm a free-to-play player who doesn't know how to free-to-play, so finally being able to just obtain my favorite ancient cookie, White Lily, just filled my heart up to continue playing the game. It's actually really nice. I'm glad that the free ancient made you inspired just to keep playing more of the game. That actually makes me real happy. And of course, there's a comment from Sonic Gamer saying, I may have developed a headcanon that Eternal Sugar is Cotton Candy's ancestor, or related to, especially since Cotton Candy's description says she's made for the sweetest sugars and undoubtedly the highest level of sugar among the cookies. Honestly, I could see that. That makes sense. Another comment from Mona Wolf Deer says, today my teacher in history took a long time to come to the point where me and the girls broke into depression and sat on the floor, and the reason for depression was because we woke up early for nothing. Well, at least you got to be productive early on, I guess. And I'll just read a few smart and spiral comments before I end the video, so how about that? One comment says, oh my, guys, I got Stormbringer Cookie while I obtained Cloud Haetae Cookie. I'm gonna promote her to 2 stars for Saigon, and I promote 2 stars for Cloud Haetae because I got 2 cookies in 1 pull. That is impressive. Getting both Cloud Haetae and also Stormbringer. Like, I'm jealous of your luck. And another comment from Smart and Spiral says, one time I played Cookie Run Witch's Castle, I already reached 1,000 levels and I completed Cookie Challenge. First Cream Cookie, I got to promote to 1 star. I don't even have Cream Cookie yet, so hopefully I can actually get her in the future, but that'll be for later. Anyway, with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Cookie Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you'll see links to all of my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube staff for absolutely free, a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!